The following is a special video presentation of the Hennepin County Library.
Hello and welcome. My name is Dan Darling and I'm with the Spiritual Assembly of the Baha'is of Minnetonka. And it is my pleasure to introduce Olya Roohizadegan. Olya is the author of Olya's Story, a dramatic account of the persecution of the Baha'is in revolutionary Iran. Welcome, Olya.
Thank you. Thank you.
Olya, could you please tell us why you wrote the book Olya's Story?
Very good question. This is not just Olya's story. A story of 11 innocent women. My dearest friends were hanged because they were Baha'is. This is not just Olya's story. This is not just a story of 11 innocent women. A story of humanity. A story of Holocaust. A story of now for people. I hope not for future. Just I wrote because I promised to my friend, 10 women. When I was in prison, I promised to my friend that if one day I was released, I will go out of Iran, tell our story to the peoples of the world. That day, when I made promise, I was sentenced to death. Still I have sentenced to death. But really, this is not a story. This is true. I was a witness with my friends, 10 women, all together. 18th of June 1983 were hanged in Shiraz because they were Baha'is.
Could you tell me a little bit about the Baha'is and what conditions were like in pre-revolutionary Iran, just before the revolution?
Baha'i faith began 1844 in Shiraz. 150 years ago, Baha'u'llah, manifestation of God, announced to all nations, the earth is one country and mankind citizens. During 150 years, 20,000 Baha'is in Iran were executed. Baha'i faith is an independent world religion. Founder of Baha'i faith was Baha'u'llah. Baha'u'llah means glory of God. We Baha'is believe all prophets of God. Abraham, Krishna, Moses, Jesus, Buddha, Zoroaster, Muhammad. For this age and today we believe in Baha'u'llah. Baha'u'llah is manifestation of God for this age and today. Unity, principle of Baha'u'llah is equality of men and women. We believe that. Unity of religions, because all religion is one. All prophet of God is one. Come different age at different place to different people. Like education, progress. Equality of men and women, Baha'u'llah said, because humanity is like bird. When two wings balance, bird can fly. Universal education, principle of Baha'u'llah. Unity of mankind. Universal peace. Universal language. For communicate, understand each other, we need learn, choose universal language. Baha'u'llah said economic justice, remove prejudice, because we are one people, we are one family. God is one, we believe that. Earth is one, people is one. Nothing wrong with any religion. Wrong with fanatic or prejudiced people. I know you want to know why Iranian authorities against Baha'i people. Because they want a power.
Power.
Power. They want a power. We have not priest, we have not mullah, we have not leader, all we are same. They believe Muhammad is seal of prophet, Muhammad is last prophet, Baha'u'llah came after Muhammad. we believe after 1,000 years later will another messenger coming, because society needed.
What led up to your imprisonment and the imprisonment of the other women?
All we were together, rest we were together. Reason, because in Iran we have not right, we have not protection. Government Iran, they do not protect any Baha'is. Even we have not basic human rights granted to other citizens in Iran. Iranian authorities stopped Baha'is' pensions, confiscated Baha'is' house. And even Baha'i youths cannot go to university. Try to force Baha'i to different way to deny, recant faith. For example, I was member of homeless Baha'i. You know, we have many committee, administration of Baha'i faith. We have National Spiritual Assembly, Local Spiritual Assembly, and we have Universal House of Justice. Local Spiritual Assembly choose the many member of committee, different committee. For example, youth committee for help to youth. And this is a spirituality. For example, when Iranian authorities sack all Baha'is, children cannot go to high school or university. Baha'i teachers get responsibility to teach to youth. For this reason arrested. For example, when burned Baha'is house, when Baha'is were homeless, our responsibility collect the money from Baha'i committee. We do not accept any penny or dollar from other people. Just all money belong to all Baha'is.
So you had you were on a committee which helped Baha'is who had become homeless due to persecution.
Only this is my crime, because look after homeless Baha'i, look after ill people. You know, was my crime, and then said you are Baha'i. Then arrest me. I was in prison with all women.
What were conditions like in the prison?
Even when I wrote my book, just like very small, the big ocean, I wrote. I mentioned little bit. It was very hard. Even people cannot understand, even cannot imagine what was condition in prison. Cell, we had public cell, we had solitary confinement in prison. Public cell, we were share 50 people together. We have not room. We have not 50.
50 in a cell.
One cell was 4 by 6 meters. Our bed was floor. We sleep in the floor. Just gave us one dirty blanket. Our food was one plate food. They gave us one plate food. We shared with 4 Baha'is together. We had not a spoon. First day, they gave us one plate food. Food was soup. Said, this is your food. Share with 4 other Baha'i. When we asked for a spoon, said, do you think your home? Here is not your home. You are in prison. We had 2 toilets, 2 showers. 100 people we were shared together. Every day we had interrogation. They blindfolded us. They told us against the wall. Several guards behind us, putting the gun our back. They said, are you still Baha'is? Yes, we said we are Baha'is. They shouted at us. They said, we kill you, we torture you. This lady, she was Tubaza Airport. She was a teacher, 50 years old. I know her very well. She was highly educated. She was in solitary confinement 55 days and night, beat her by electric cable. It's not easy by electric cable. 250 lashes beat her by electric cable. And then told her why you are highly educated, why you believe equality of men and women. When tortured this lady, she prayed for them. She prayed for God. She said, I don't feel any hate you. She was hanged. Hang her. 12 of March 1983. Mrs. Nusrat Yaldai, she's my relative with her son. Do you know what was her crime? She gave her house offer to homeless Baha'is. Not only for homeless Baha'is, help to everybody. She was member of local spiritual assembly in Shiraz. Her son was graduate in economy. Both were in prison with her husband. 16th of June 1983, her son was hanged by 5 other Baha'is men, were doctor, engineer, and herself also was in solitary confinement. 55 days and night beat her by electric cable. She was hanged 18th of June 1983. This girl was 17 years old, Mona. She was a student. I know her when she was child. I know her when she was teenager. I know her when she was in prison. I was shared with her same food, same pain, same cell. How can kill 17 years old girl? I can't believe that. Still, I can't believe that. A human being kill human being just for believe unity of mankind, because she believe universal peace. This is her crime. Her crime, she was intelligent. She was hanged 18th of June 1983.
Now, did you all expect that you would be freed one day? Did you expect?
All we had the hope. All we had the hope. But every day, every minute, we were very dangerous situation.
What led to your escape?
Miracle I'm here. Miracle they let me. I didn't escape. They released me temporarily.
Temporarily released you?
I was released temporarily. Last my interrogation, they brought my 3-year-old son. After 2 months when I was in prison, they put my 3-year-old son in my lap, tried to force me, recant my faith. Interrogator said, do you like your life? I said, yes, I do. Of course I love my life. He said, do you like your child? I said, yes, I love my child. He said, one word, say I'm not a Baha'i, I'm Muslim, you will be free. I said, I cannot do that. I cannot say lie. I'm a Baha'i. I believe in Baha'u'llah. How can I deny truth? He said, your punishment is death. I kissed my 3-year-old son, give to him.
That must have been terribly difficult.
Very, very big test for me and very hard for that moment. Still when I remember, very hard for me. Then they told my husband, if you give Didi your house, your wife will be free. No choice. My husband gave them. They after called me for release. One guard was Muslim in prison. He was very good man. He said, don't think you are free. You know you have sentence to death. Reason, release you, they won't follow you. Find more Baha'is. He was right. Few days later, for second time, attack to our house. They won't arrest me again. My neighbor was Muslim. called me by phone. We escaped from back door.
Oh, so as the authorities were coming to your door,
Yes.
you went out the back. And your Muslim neighbor
My Muslim neighbor
helped you.
helped me. This is very important. Nothing wrong with any religion. We haven't any problem with Muslim. I remember exactly 18 of May 1982 when Revelation Guard attacked to my office because I working for oil company. And when tried to force me recant my faith, I said I'm a Baha'i. They gave me document in my book, said reason because you are Baha'i. Even 15 days period, said 15 days you have time to think. Anytime when you feel you deny your faith, you will back. It's still your office, we don't give to anybody, you can go back. I said, my belief is not material. 15 days, you give me a period to think. This is my belief. This is true. I cannot deny. And then sacked me, lost my job. All my colleagues that day cry. They were Muslim. Nothing wrong with any religion. Best our friend is Muslim.
I know often in newspaper interviews, interviewers note that the Baha'is are such peaceful people and can't really understand their willingness to die for their faith. How do you feel about that?
I was a witness. All my friends, they were not fanatic. They all like their life. None of them, they don't want to give their life. But this is important, people think that. They sacrifice their life. Very difficult for people to understand about a story of love. Love of God. Love for humanity. They sacrifice their life for peace, unity and love for all around the world. This is what needed.
And you promised them, as I understand it, that you would write this book.
That's right. Only reason I wrote my book because I promised to them. I had covenant with them. I didn't write this book for business. I didn't write for against government Iran. God is witness. I forgive them. I don't feel any hate them. Really, I pray for them. Still, I pray for them. God open their eyes. But I cannot forget all my dearest friends. 250 Baha'is during Ayatollah Khomeini came to power were executed. 20,000 Baha'is in Iran during 150 years ago sacrificed their life. But still, people like they are asleep. Still, people, I don't know why, not interested to investigate. Time is now. Time is important and very short.
What is life like now for the Baha'is in Iran?
Still, Baha'is in Iran, they have not any right. Still 400,000 Baha'is in Iran waiting for your support. Still, Baha'is youth cannot go to university. Still, Baha'is pensions 15 years stop, cancel. Very difficult. Still, Baha'is in Iran, they are not free. They cannot freely come out of Iran. They cannot go to Iran.
Do you think you'll ever return to Iran?
Of course, I hope. I hope one day. I hope.
You still have friends and family there?
Still, I have friends. My father is 95 years old. My mother is 80 years old. All waiting for me. I believe that. one day I will back. I love my country. Iran is beautiful. People in Iran, very friendly people, very nice people.
Mm-hmm. You have a lot of photographs included in the book, too. How long did it take you to put the book together and to have it published?
I wrote my book after 1 year, but during few years I was really so busy found somebody right person translated for me to English because I wrote Persian.
Oh, you wrote Persian.
My son translated to English for me.
Mm-hmm.
And then I found really very honest publisher. And 3 months, just 3 months, my publisher published this book. Because this is, I told him, not a story, you cannot change it. As it is, you must publish. And he did. Mm-hmm. He was honest. Always when I have interview, I remember my friends. Interrogator told them, we kill you, we torture you. Nobody knows what happened to you. If God or Baha'u'llah you believe is true, come and help you. And people know what we did to you. But important, people must be know that. Nobody can hide the truth. Nobody can stop truth. This book published exactly anniversary of 10 innocent women.
Mm. Published on the 10th anniversary of their hanging.
Their hanging. And then last year, published by German language.
Okay.
This February.
February of 96.
95.
Okay.
This year.
This one.
This one, 95. Publish, all book gone. First month, all gone. For second time, they publish. This is important. Nobody can hide the truth. Nobody can stop the truth. Need people go investigate of truth. Baha'u'llah is manifestation of God for this age and today. Time is short and time is very important. Mm-hmm. This is your choice. Those, my friend, they had the choice. They can deny their faith. They can recant, but they didn't. They chose to death. This is your choice for investigate of truth. Thank you.
Well, I really am happy to have had this talk. And again, Olya's story in English available, and in German available as of last year in its second printing, you said?
Yes.
And it will be in Japanese in February of 96.
That's right, yes.
Well, that's wonderful.
Thank you.
I want to thank you, Olya.
Thank you very much.
And thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.
A presentation of the Hennepin County Library.